Alright, so welcome back to WaterDeep. It has been a couple weeks. Does anyone remember what happened last time?
Big hat
Lots of
man.
things.
And honestly,
Let's
I don't remember much of anything. I was so out of it last time.
okay. Let's have a look at the notes.
Sketch was gonna impersonate someone.
So going from top to bottom in the page of notes that I have, we went to Davil, and we mentioned that, and we gave him the payment, and we received the payment for getting the murderer. And while we were there, we also asked him if he recognized the person that was dead outside of our home. The follower. So it was the follower that had the tattoo, but wasn't Zentarum.
The person who was clutching the item that was stolen
Yep.
had the Zentarum tattoo on him.
Okay, so the gnome. It was the wait.
What?
Either way, something happened. One of the people was like the gnome wasn't Zentarum. The follower was. Yes, that's right. The person who had the. I see now. The gnome had something and wanted to give it to us. There were some people following this gnome, and one of those people had the Zentarum tattoo. We also learned that Davil was once second in command to someone called Manchun. We almost got an we almost got an item that was tied to 500,000 dragons.
When did this happen?
What?
The item that we were meant to be given.
The fireball necklace.
You did mention this, right? I just didn't meta write that in.
I believe it was mentioned.
Yes.
It has been 3 weeks though, so
yeah, the item that we were going to be given was it's rumored to be connected to the fabled, what is it called? The Vault of Dragons?
yes.
The Dragon Vault or something like that? That has 500,000 gold pieces in it.
Okay.
So we were possibly going to get that. We then went about our day. We came across the Day of Wonders parade, a parade that actually features some automatons. And we also went to Raven's home. Raven's brother is possibly dealing with Xanathar's guild. And while Raven was kind of laying low at home, I disguised myself as Raven and went onto a ship called the Eye Catcher and met with the leader of the parade called Zardos Zord. Because we heard some rumors that on the day of the fireball, someone saw an automaton on the roof of either our building or just on the roofs of the building in general.
On the rooftop, running away from the scene.
Yes. Yep, that happened. I came home, learned fuck all, which is unfortunate because Mr. Zord has a plus 12 to deception. Like maybe it might have been plus 20 or something. I don't know. It was probably 12.
It was really high.
I want to say plus 12 or something to to deception, which is a shame because I got like and he has advantage on deception checks, I think. So he also has the actor feat, the bastard. Anyway, so we then decided that we are going to lunch with Raven's family. And Sketch is kind of interested in maybe trying to see what she can learn from Rail. I think it's Rail. Raven's brother, because he possibly has ties to Xanathar's guild. And getting any kind of info on that would be preferable.
Sounds solid.
All right, so the only thing I've got in my notes here is in all caps and underlined, seduce Lef. But I'm not exactly sure what was going on in my head at that point.
I think Liff has just been helping you out, pranking Sketch, and I think that's what it boils down to.
Fantastic.
Oh, man. So did we leave off with a long rest? I can't recall.
I believe we did.
Okay.
I know I did.
Yes.
Yep.
I think that is what we did. So you wake up in the morning. One more day till Raven needs to meet with her family. What do you guys want to do? The day is yours.
We're gonna try and find something to do. Oh, did I pick up money? Do I have money?
Well, we got paid, right?
No, well, we got paid, but did I actually pick up my money?
Paid for what?
Yeah, you all received your money from Devil.
Okay, good. I have money. I have 70 gold.
All right. So I think I remember last time you saying something about Millie is okay now?
Millie is awake. She's not allowed to have visitors yet. One thing you left out, Sketch. One of the things Jarlaxle mentioned was that the Temple of Gond is the one that hosts the parade.
Who mentioned? Sorry, who was that?
Zardoz, sorry.
I know, I was...
Zardoz mentioned that the Temple of Gond is the one that purchases his services for the parade.
Wait, and was the Temple of Gond the one that you went to sell the dagger to?
I don't believe so. The Temple of Gond is like a inventor's temple.
Oh, okay.
All right, so... I guess she's gonna wake up and just say, man, it feels like it's been... I don't know, 2-3 weeks or so. But it's only been a night. Did I do drugs last night? He asks Lef.
You feel a warm breeze. All the drugs.
You feel the drugs through your system.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage on all persuasion checks.
So the Temple of Gond is also known as the House of Inspired Hands.
Ah. Yes.
What can we possibly do
Go
that
back to
won't
sleep.
get us in trouble?
Oh, I mean... It's a fantastic question.
Yeah. I mean, we could go to the tavern to see if we have any jobs available.
I need to go
Ooh,
find...
actually, what did Raven said that Rail tends to frequent a specific tavern, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which tavern was that? I can't remember.
I think it's called the Wright's Haunt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Wright's haunt.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I might want to go there, mostly to try and pick up any info that I can on Rail.
If you're so sad, come down the stairs, bro.
Oh, it's right as in WR.
Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Okay. You hear my daughter talking to the dog?
Yes.
Yeah. They're both special.
Yeah. If
I want to go. I want to go there. Honestly, just because I want to. I want to see if I can pick up as much info as I can on Ray. Try and learn something about him. See if there's any rumors going around. If I can learn what he likes.
Okay. So you start. Oh, excuse me. Making your way to the Sea Ward.
Sheev's gonna accompany her because he's gonna patiently wait for Millie.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
There, that's enough. So you guys make your way to Wright's haunt in the Sea Ward. As you enter, it's a pretty well-established bar. It seems to employ a few halflings, and the proprietor is behind the bar cleaning a couple glasses, getting ready for the day. And it's a tall, skinny, almost gaunt, middle-aged man. Says, "Oh, welcome to Wright's haunt. What can I do for you today?"
Puppy's so sad.
Because he's at the top of the stairs and he won't come down.
Just pick up the puppy.
Sketch, where did you see a puppy?
She's too busy playing not Final Fantasy. GTA 5.
I've been playing Doom Eternal lately, and very good. Very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's been Animal Crossing for me.
I figured. I really did.
Anyway, Sheaves, normally Sketch has you've been able to tell what Sketch's, body language and personality has been like, even just from looking at her.
Yes.
Now it's a lot different. Sketch, seems to have more of a perky, bubbly body language to her.
She was slightly disgusted.
And when she goes in, she goes up and sits at the bar, and starts talking to the. You said it was a human, right, or just a tall
Human.
halfling? Human, got it.
Seems to employ a lot of halflings.
Yep. So she says, sorry for coming in at such an early time of day, but I was honestly wondering, is it true that Mr. Rail Elvistar tends to frequent this establishment?
Oh, yeah. Comes in, meets with his buddy Aldor, and they'll have a couple drinks and meet up with a couple other people and take off.
I hope you don't mind me prying, but I kind of have my eye on him, and I was wondering if you would mind doing a gal a favor and maybe telling me what he likes.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yep.
Okay. Here we are. This is just regular. Yep. Persuasion. 19.
It wasn't a high DC, so he goes,
Yeah.
Well, he likes the haunt special.
She chuckles and um, slides him. Is there like a menu of sorts, or like writing on a wall somewhere that says the price of drinks?
Yeah, there is writing behind him that shows a standard cup of ale, 5 silver, um, varying sizes of ale, and then the haunt special. It's 3 gold per mug.
Yeesh. Uh,
You are in the
you know
seaboard.
what? Because I don't have exact change on me, I will toss him 1 gold piece and say, I feel like you can keep the change just for that joke. I do honestly want to know what you think you might lack in terms of girls. I've heard that he's a little bit explorative, and I wanted to know, does he fancy anything in particular? Does he tend to like a certain color of hair? Does he like? Does he stay away from tieflings? She says, kind of nervously.
Well, I've seen him leave with all manner of women. I don't think it seems to make much difference to him.
She lets out a sigh of relief and goes, "Oh well, that's good at least." Tieflings come of age and are early. Plus, also, she.
I don't care what age you say. 18, all right?
I know, but don't worry. There's a plan that I got. I got a plan. Don't worry.
He's got a plan.
I have a big plan, and I think it's gonna be hilarious if it actually goes off.
She walks up and he says, "My dear, I'm sure he appreciates women who can afford the drink that he prefers. I'm sure he would be quite elated to receive a gift of such as that."
You know
And,
what? I suppose you're right. I'll pass over another 3 gold
Mm-hmm.
and say, when he orders his first special, tell him that it's on the tell him that it's from
A secret admirer?
that's from a. No, I wouldn't say it's secret. Tell her that it's from
A family friend.
family friend.
He takes the gold and puts it away and says, "Very well, I can do that." And you see him like scribble on a little notepad. Anything else I can do for you today?
Sir, do you have coffee here?
We're more of a, afternoon establishment, but I'm sure I could whip something up for you real quick.
Fantastic, because I've got a hell of a hangover. It feels like time just flew for me. I don't know what happened, but apparently I did a lot last night, and I don't remember anything.
Well, someone your age should probably start laying off the heavy stuff.
I know, but sometimes you just can't help yourself, you know?
Fair enough. You see him kind of walk out back real quick and comes through with some beans, grinds them up, pours some hot water over them, swirls them around and hands them to you. 2 silver.
Oh, sir, I will give you 5 for 2 cups.
Very well. He makes another cup for you.
Thank you. And Sheev downs them.
Make a constitution check to see if you can burn your
It's not
tongue.
the best coffee you've ever had.
Hey, it's coffee.
It's doable, but it's not the greatest.
It's all right. How's my pseudo hangover?
It's getting a little better. The night's
Cool.
starting to come back to you.
Fantastic. What the hell did Left give me?
You'll never
she
know.
thanks him and walks out.
Okay. As you,
Sketch
as you leave, you
has her
see.
drink that she ordered, and then goes to follow Sheev with a kind of a happy spring in her step as she leaves. But once they're a little bit away from the Wright's haunt, she just starts walking like normal.
Okay. As you guys leave the establishment, you see pulling around a corner and heading away from you guys a familiar wagon cart with a familiar wig seller.
My dear.
The player in me says that is shouting, "The DM put this here for a reason."
My dear, go fetch. Please. I know you want to.
Let me just try and remember my. Let me just see the collection of notes that we got on him. So I know his name is. I put. I know he's in session 2. Was it? Was it mine? We found the Mind Flayer. Salazar. That's his name.
I choose not to remember his name, so I will call him Filthy Little Man.
Sounds
My
about
wife
right.
is moving furniture.
Perfect time.
Remember Salazar's.
Slytherin?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check up on Salazar.
Sheev is gonna follow a step behind. Like a protective big brother.
Okay. As you guys make your way, his cart is being pulled by a horse, and you approach, and he goes, "Ah, if it isn't the little pink one. How are you today?"
Honestly, things haven't been all too bad, really. Living in the North Ward, it's a little bit stressful, especially with what happened the other day. But at least we know that the city guard are investigating and doing their job. How's business been for you? How have the wigs been selling?
Pretty good, actually. I just came back with a fresh new batch that I made up.
Where do you get the hair?
Oh, he kind of like touches the side of his nose and goes, "Can't tell you my secrets."
I'm really worried.
Worried about what?
Where does the hair come from? Not people,
See,
right?
I'm terribly sorry for him. He's a little bit erratic. His mind tends to wander into the most awkward places from time to time. He had a poor experience as a child that dealing with a whole bunch of magic from what we assume to be another plane, and his mind hasn't been right since. He gets a little bit scared sometimes.
I'm not scared. Well, no, I am scared. Do you kill people?
No, I don't. He takes one of the wigs.
Insight check.
Okay, make an insight check.
And if he's
I'll
lying,
be right back. The wife needs me.
Sure. Oh my god! Yes.
Now we'll know.
We're
I'm pretty sure
delving into the secrets today.
and I'm pretty sure my minute. Yeah, this is how we do things. We just we just play the crazy guy, and then I'm the one who just.
Yeah, crazy guy with incredible charisma and the pink girl that can read anybody.
Yep. And let me just try and features and traits. I think it's a minimum of eye for deceit. Yeah, minimum of the roll is a minimum of 8, and so it's a minimum of 14.
Wow. That's insane.
It's a slightly worse version of reliable talent,
That's
but
the
not
rogue
by
skill,
much.
right?
Sorry? Yeah,
I
rogue
said,
skill did you get a level 11.
wow.
So this is a slightly worse version of that by only like 2. Because reliable talent is any skill that you're proficient in. You can't. Any roll of 9 or lower is treated as a 10. But if a deceit is if I'm using an insight check to determine if a creature is lying, treat a roll of 7 or lower as an 8.
Wow. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, but it's only when people are lying. So
Do they have to be actually lying, or do you, if you believe they're lying, can you do that? 'Cause,
whenever
I
you
mean,
make an insight check to determine whether so when you choose this archetype at 3rd level, you develop a talent for picking out lies. Whenever you make a wisdom insight check to determine whether a creature is lying, treat a roll of 7 or lower on a 20 as an 8. So if they are lying, then my insight check is a minimum of 14. And that's only at this point. When next level it's gonna go up to 16, because that's when our proficiency bonus increases.
wow. That means I'm gonna get a persuasion of 10. Holy crud.
Yeah, I don't have a maxed out wisdom yet. My wisdom is only a +2.
My wisdom is a -1.
Yeah,
That's
but your
why
your charisma's high.
It is. I've got 18 charisma right now. I need to.
My deception also is yeah, my charisma's at 16, and I'm pretty sure that's about as high as I'm gonna make it for a while, because I'm gonna focus on dex and wisdom. The charisma was just for just to get a good number for my deception and stuff, and I feel like I have that.
I gotcha. Yeah, my deception is only at a 6 right now. Gosh, can't believe that.
Oh, also, not sure if you know this, but this would actually be a really good character to go for reliable talent for, because I have probably the most amount of skills that you can get.
Really?
Yeah, because Rogue starts off with the most amount of skills at you start off with 4
Mm-hmm.
instead of 2. You get another 2 for the background, and then Changelings also get another 2.
Wow.
So I have 8
8.
proficiencies.
I only have 5. Wow. Huh. And 3 of those 5 are above 5. Yeah, it's 6 in deception, 2 in history, 1 in insight. Very, very nice, obviously. 6 in intimidation, and an 8 in persuasion.
I have 6 in acrobatics, 7 in deception, 6 in insight, 4 in perception, 5 in performance, 5 in persuasion, 6 in sleight of hand, and 6 in stealth.
Holy shit.
Nice.
I've only got
Yeah.
4 in performance.
And my 2 expertise skills, like they aren't like the highest yet. As soon as I bump up my insight some more, as soon as I bump up my wisdom, sorry. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun insight checking people.
Wow. Yeah, and I love how in my notes I've still got do not
Don't
try to
in-
diplomat sheet or
No,
sketch.
Because I have to make an insight check, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's I mean, to be fair, your persuasion is higher than my insight,
Yes.
but just
But I
wait. Because,
But I make shitty rolls, alright?
yeah.
Yeah, it's the order of my notes is don't diplomat sketch, she has hella insight. And then the next one, have Left wet her sheets. And then the next one is Sketch gave away the damn gun.
Oh yeah, the gun.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did give away the gun because it was a right thing to do.
I don't care about right and wrong. I want the poison gun.
Yeah, but the poison gun would have gotten us in trouble.
Says you.
Do we know how much the gun was worth? Or-
No, but given it's a gun, it would have been worth a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me, the player in me wants to go like try to keep the gun, but the character in me is like, if we don't give them the gun, when they get into questioning and they investigate what's going on, then they're going to find that they possibly found some bullets, and
Yep.
they could try to find the gun. And guess who the last people to see the one with the gun was? Us.
Those unnamed people that happened to hand him over.
I don't think it
because
would be
was
that hard to
thinking
find
about
a
it.
pink tiefling.
Then don't be a pink tiefling, duh.
I was thinking about it because I have the ability to copy objects, like make duplicates of them, but can only be onto 100 gold, I believe.
See, that would have been a good thing to mention a while ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he also said like, "Oh, you only have 10 bullets. I can make more bullets."
that's
Yeah, I saw
that's
that.
incredible. I have some questions for the DM when he gets back.
And that feature is any non-magical item, right?
Yeah, you
Shit.
can
I'm pretty
copy
sure
a magical
The gun
object,
was
but
magical. It had
doesn't
poison
have.
damage.
So it will be just a gun. You want to have the poison damage.
Still, that's a gun.
Okay.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. I have a question for you.
Yes.
How much was that gun worth?
How much was what?
The gun
gun.
worth.
I don't know. You guys didn't. Oh, you guys don't have it, so you don't know.
No, we don't have it, but these two want to know because Forge Domain Channel Divinity, you can basically you can make a duplicate of an item.
You could duplicate the gun, but not the poisonous ammo.
Yeah, not the poison. No, the
That's
poison.
okay.
I thought that was the. I mean, we could probably duplicate the poison ammo. It just wouldn't be poison ammo. It would just be regular ammo, which is fine. But these two want the gun.
I can spit on it and get coronavirus on there. Then it's poison,
Oh
right?
God.
Too soon.
So, anyways, he
Perfect
seems to be telling you the
time.
truth that he does not kill people to make these wigs.
Good.
And he holds one out and says, "Would you like to try it?"
Not on my life.
I grab it and put it on his head.
Can I make some kind
Make
of
a dexterity saving throw.
acrobatics check there? Yeah.
What do you? So sorry. Do I
You
make something
do
as well?
not dodge it. That wig is now on your head.
Wait,
Um,
I'm sure I've got a spell for this.
Bowl cut.
And as the wig gets on your head,
Can I use shield?
nope. It forms itself to look exactly as your hair is now, so you really can't even tell the difference, except you know that it's there.
I say bowl cut.
Nothing happens.
I turn to him and say, "The fuck, dude."
He says the wig goes based off the person wearing it. He is wearing it. He likes his hair like that. That is why it chose that form.
I say heart horns.
The wig instantly shapes into two horns that look shaped like a heart.
This could be interesting. Good sir, I shall no longer refer to you as filthy little man. What is your name?
My name is Salazar, the wig salesman. I've
Very
told you
good,
this
very
before.
Sir, I've had a really rough night, alright? I don't remember a lot. I appreciate it. How much are these?
50 gold each.
Oh,
Good sir. Mind my language, but that's some shit right there.
bargain.
it's time for Sheev to go into negotiation mode.
Go ahead, Sketch doesn't care about this NPC. Besides, if you charm him, you might actually get him to tell us something.
Oh yeah. How long have I been talking to Salazar for?
Well,
At least a minute, right?
Today, at least a couple minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my my diplomat feat, and he's got to roll an insight higher than 23. You've got to be
Natural
shitting
20.
me.
He got you, man.
Plus 10 in insight. Sketch, you get to that point, and then like, oh my lord. Sheev says to Sketch, do you think these horns look good on me?
Do they look like hair horns or actual horns?
They look like a big. Just looking at them, and you like get up in there as much as your short little form can.
I just like grab him by the collar and pull him down to look at the horns.
Like they look like real horns.
Oh shit! Really?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it looks kind of.
Do I look horny?
Do I make you horny, baby?
Do I? Do
Low
I
brand,
make you
low
Randy? But
Absolutely
I'm
not
just
gonna
gonna.
be.
Can I slap him? I'm going to slap him. I'm going to make an actual attack roll to slap him.
Roll
Okay.
initiative.
Okay, to make an unarmed attack,
A D20 plus your strength modifier.
which is my so it would be looking at D&D Beyond, unarmed strike is -1 to hit. So D20 -1. Is that right? It's or would it be -3?
You're technically proficient in it.
Oh yeah, technically proficient, but yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah, you done fucked that
what is
up.
it? It's 1d20.
/R.
Wait, /R.
Ah,
There we go.
glorious.
It wouldn't have done honestly. It wouldn't have done damage anyway because my strength modifier is minus.
Yeah, it would have been 1
Zero
minus 3, so it wouldn't have done any damage. But
No.
it still would have done 1 damage. But anyways, so you go to slap him, and the horn. It's weird. The horn of the wig like blocks your attack almost.
Can this thing increase my AC?
No.
Oh.
Like, can you please not make that kind of joke around me? It's seriously it physically hurts me. The amount of times that kind of joke has been said.
Yes, you did. I accidentally hit his phone.
If I could do that, if I had a gold piece for every single time that I've heard that, I could pay off the house.
Well, my dear, I couldn't help it. The horns. And he gestures up to the new hair.
The horns actually form like it's weird because there's a small connection between the two horns, but it like weaves through your hair. So your hair is still there because you like your hair, and then the horns are kind of on the outside of it.
Oh, shit. It's actually really
It's
cool.
like the horns come out of the Widow's Peak area, like right beside the Widow's Peak.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
It's pretty cool, man.
And Sheev turns to no longer little shit man, Salazar. So
The
you
man
said,
formerly known as Little Shit Man.
Yes, indeed. So, sir, you said this was 50 gold?
Yep, 50 gold for the wig, and an extra 5 gold per bottle of the lotion you need for the wig to keep
I
it
see.
pristine and in working condition.
I see.
One bottle will last you 10 days.
Sheev takes off the wig. He says, I will be back for this when I am of higher standing money-wise, if you catch my drift, but I will be back. How long are you staying in Waterdeep for?
Until there's no more money to be made.
I see. Well, I hope I can catch you before then. Well, you shall always know there's money to be made here. My dear here, he points at Sketch. She seems to be quite interested in you. I'm not sure if it's in what you're selling or you personally. And he gives Salazar a little wink. So if that can convince you to stay longer, then
Sketch Sketch gives a big toothy grin. So toothy that you can kind of like that big cartoony style grin, but it has like jagged pointy teeth. Actually, I think I know the perfect image to describe this.
I wish I had minor illusion. I really do.
The Grinch.
No,
Wait, so GTM.
found it. Kind of like this.
I really wish I had minor illusion.
But yeah, that kind of big toothy grin, just as a kind, and partly out of wanting to, improv, yes, and because she's imagining all the different ways that she could mess with Sheev right now.
And Sheev is fulfilling one of the many ways he can mess with Sketch. It's a give and take, a very sibling rivalry.
The second you say that, the DM's gears start turning. How can I make these two siblings? How can I make these two siblings?
As if you think I wouldn't already have the backstory done for that. Come on.
And she leaves it in Sketch's hands from there.
Are you going to try the wig, little lady?
Do it.
I was like, Sheev mage hands a wig onto her head.
Yeah, fine. I let the wig on. And
what do you think about for a hairstyle?
I say out loud, just blue.
Okay.
With the image in my head of the blue that matches my eyes.
Yeah, so as you just imagine that blue and you're about to say it, right before the words come out of your mouth, the wig turns blue.
Oh, that's really cool. I need this on a weapon, I really do.
God damn it. And now that we know that detect magic doesn't detect curses. Because...
I did it.
I say... I appreciate the idea, and there's probably a real good market for this, but it's just not for me.
He nods and says, fair enough.
Besides, I tend to dabble in a little bit of hairdressing myself from time to time. I'm much more fan of actually getting it done for real.
Yes, my dear, but can you do blue?
Why do I got my firearm?
With the right tools, I can do whatever the goddamn well I please.
That's amazing.
I have to continue.
I've never seen
And
hair before.
the right tools being nothing.
I was like, right tools being genetics.
None of this being said out loud right now.
No.
God no, this is all out of character.
Oh, I know.
I need to get like message or something so we can do this in character in our heads.
See,
Get
what you
that.
should-
Get that
as
spell that
soon as
lets
you
you
get wall-
telepathically bond with someone.
There's a warlock. There's a if you choose the Great Old One Warlock, then you get telepathy.
Cool.
So, yeah. Or we just need the Vox Machina earrings.
Yeah.
You could certainly
But
try to
anyway.
craft them.
I take the wig off, or I try to take the wig off. It doesn't stay on my head, does
Nope.
it?
Comes off, no problem.
Good. I then
And you
hand
see
it
it
back
change
to
back to the
Salazar.
form that it was in when he handed it to you.
Okay, I hand it to Salazar, and I say, sure. Honestly, we're probably gonna run into each other again one day. It's just, we just happen to run into each other for some reason. I'll see you around, Salazar.
We'll see you later, little miss. And he kind of hits the reins for his horse, so the horse continues to walk down the street.
Sheev gives him a deep bow and uses Mage Hand to push on Sketch's back to do the same.
Sketch isn't that light.
It's not to make you do it; it's to nudge you.
Yeah, I don't follow the nudge.
Roll to resist the nudge.
And with that, Sheev has successfully stolen a wig.
No, I never.
What?
Are
He
you
never
trying to
gave
steal
the
one of the
wig
wigs?
back. No, he never gave the wig back. You just had Salazar leave without it.
Oh, I thought you handed it back to him.
No, I handed mine back.
He only had one out for you guys.
Oh,
His stall was not set up.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, my bad. I thought that. Yeah. Okay, I see. You just put the wig from his head onto mine. I
Yes.
see now. Never mind then.
Oh, I was like, I what? I would have run that man down. Like, hey, wait, you forgot this. I'm in bad enough with the guards as is. I can't be stealing shit.
A natural 20 and a plus 10 on insight. The hell.
That is insanity. Yeah, I saw that 30. I'm like,
I was wondering how high his insight would be. I'm like, he's probably just a regular market salesman. He probably doesn't have
No.
plus 10 in insights.
Okay.
that is that's main villain tier.
For sure.
Salazar is the main villain of the campaign.
The wig salesman.
It all makes sense.
It's all coming together.
That's why the DM has him come by so often.
Oh no! All right, so how's Millie?
Still as Millie was.
Oh, man.
Don't tell me she's gonna be the main villain too.
No, she's the henchman.
Honestly, I'm suspect of Millie.
You're suspect of everyone
No, I'm specifically suspect of Millie.
because she likes me. I see.
No, like it. Well, to be fair, liking you does give her one more point, but she's an apprentice wizard whose spellbook was empty.
Perhaps other people cannot see a wizard's spellbook.
No,
The content inside of it.
I could see what was in Ravens. Everyone can see what's in Ravens. It's ink, not invisible ink.
Yeah, part of
Magic.
the wizard thing is that you can get other spell books and copy their content.
I thought it was magic. All magic. I don't need a book. I just think in it. And I kind of summon a fireball in my hand.
You see, so you just kind of summon a little ball of fire in his hand, just kind of throw it from one hand to the other.
Magic.
There's probably a guard somewhere looking at us.
Sketch just walks off. Sketch just goes walking home.
Okay, so you start heading back towards Troll Skull Alley.
Yeah.
She wants to go to the yawning portal.
Okay.
She will let you go to the yawning portal. Sketch will let you go to the yawning portal. Sketch is going to go home.
So Sketch heads to Troll Skull Alley. Sheev heads to the yawning portal. Sketch, you will get home before Sheev makes it to the yawning portal. What would you like to do at home?
Wait, is today the lunch or is it tomorrow that's the lunch?
Tomorrow would be the lunch.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna see if they're, while I'm home, I'm gonna try to clean up my outfit. Make myself look properly presentable, because, I've been adventuring in this outfit.
Okay.
Reputation, man.
Only Sheev has that!
Indeed.
Unless Raven has it.
Probably.
More than likely.
Balthasar and
still.
Kelef, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna spend my time cleaning up my outfit.
Balthasar wants to go to the market.
Okay.
And Kellis is following sheep.
Ooh, you're quiet.
Splitting the party, man.
It's always fun.
At least you're in a city.
Yep.
Safest place to do it,
A
right?
city that's over a giant dungeon.
You've got no proof. You haven't gone in there. All right.
What do you mean there's no proof? It's literally the whole drawing point of the yawning portal.
It's not real.
What are the two of you looking for in the market?
Balthasar wants to learn. Well, he wants to look for to see anyone is selling guns.
Guns.
I
don't even know if they're legal.
You do not see anybody selling any of them. They're actually a fairly new technology. The fact that you guys had your hands on one is kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Sketch.
Okay. Would I be able to ask around to see if there's any sort of specialty shop or someone who makes them?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Alright.
Okay. Asking around, you're directed to Tinkertop Haven, down in the dock ward. It's the closest thing that you might be able to find something of what you're looking for.
To whom? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Tinkertop's Haven.
Once I go home, I'll be in my stage.
Okay. Then I'll go over there then.
Okay.
But you know, friends will live in the hood, right?
So you make your way there. Keleth, what are you doing in the marketplace?
He's following
Sorry, I
me.
said- Yeah, I was following sheep.
Okay. All right, so you guys make your way towards the yawning portal. What do you want to do at the yawning portal?
I want to see if there are any quests.
On the bulletin board?
Yeah.
Let me bring that up.
Like quests that can be done today.
Can I punch my aunt?
And we have a wizard.
He said today I got his
I'll say she's logged in the game. I don't know if she's in Discord yet.
No, she is.
Now.
Okay.
She's just muted.
Yep.
Yeah, I just got in. Sorry.
Welcome.
You're good.
We got a wizard.
Important question. Does the wizard have prestidigitation?
That is a really good question. I want to say no, but
Oh, am I special?
I know.
Just for you, I'll say no.
Guess I'm doing the cleaning the long way.
You could always ask Left to help you.
Do we
Lev
know
is-
that running water on our
Le-
home?
I mean, Lef is okay. Now you've deafened it. Now she's deafened herself.
I'm like, what's happening?
You're pressing all the buttons.
Sheev, go ahead and roll me 2 D100s, please.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
I've got Unseen Servant, though. I don't know if that, like, helps.
Oh,
44.
and 43.
Nice. Close to each other.
Okay. That's for my own personal remembering.
Cool.
16 and 32.
Alright, so there are 2 bounties currently on the board.
All right. And we have established that I can read.
Yep. One that is actually posted by Heistus, whom you guys are very familiar with.
Oh, is that the guard captain?
Yes, that is
Yes,
the guard
it is.
captain.
Oh, yes.
He's looking for someone to kill a cyclops that's been terrorizing a northern village.
How
Oh, that sounds
northern?
cool. Probably like 2 months travel.
Crap.
You would not be able to make it there today, you don't think?
Damn.
And page 32 is the other one. All right. And the other one is posted by it's in a writing that you actually don't know.
I turn to Keleth and I ask, "Do you know this language?"
Keleth, what languages do you speak? No, you do not.
So I can speak and write primordial.
Nope.
Well, I head over to the guy at the bar. I don't remember his name. It started with a D.
Durnham.
Durnham.
Mr. D.
I walk over to Durnham and I ask him, "So, sir, do you know what about that special-looking quest says?"
Oh, that one. Yeah, some strange-looking fellow came in and posted that one. Never seen him before in these parts.
Interesting. Do you know what language that is?
That one?
Yes.
I do not actually. That is. It looks like it might be the dialect of the Choltians down in the south region.
The Husians?
The Choltians?
Choltians?
I've never heard of these folk. Ah.
Yeah, they're from way down south. I do not have my awesome map yet. I gotta get that uploaded. It is a region of the continent that's way far to the south.
And from the Google search, it looks like looks like I know what adventure takes place there.
Is it... I don't know. Tomb of Annihilation?
That
Yeah.
would be the adventure, but this is not the hook for that.
Yeah.
Aww.
It isn't the hook. I can tell that it probably isn't the hook for it, but like I looked up Chult D&D, and the first thing that came up was a picture of a dinosaur.
I was like, I wanted to go ride a T-Rex.
We may be able to find one.
So, you have no idea what that quest is?
I honestly do not.
That's if I dare say so, that's not good. If I were you, being as how you run this establishment, he runs it, right?
Yeah, he
Okay.
owns the bar.
I'd want to know what goes through every quest, what every adventurer is getting themselves into, just in case. A bit of liability, you know?
Well, if you read the sign above my wanted board there, you'll see that it says I am not responsible for any mishaps that befall you for taking one of those quests.
That is fair.
They
That's
pay
fair.
me to post the quest. I take the payment.
How much did he pay you for it?
Standard rate, 20 gold.
Wow. Maybe I should get into business with you, sir. That is impressive.
I appreciate it, but I don't need a business partner.
No, you sign the waiver before you go down into the before you go down into the hole.
Do you know anybody who might be able to translate that for me?
Could try a powerful wizard that can read the different languages.
Or just any wizard, because I'm pretty sure comprehend languages is a first level spell.
It is. I know just the one. I know a Blackstaff Tower apprentice. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
I might grab Heistess Quest.
Okay.
Does that have a time limit on it?
It does not.
Cool. I'm gonna grab Heistess Quest and head back to Troll Skull Alley.
Okay. So, for the purposes of that, write down. Let me get the right page again. Write down Grom the Devourer.
Ooh.
Sounds cool.
Grom the Devourer.
Sort of just chat with Sheev a little bit. Sheev, what do you think of that Salazar character?
Oh, he's no longer a dirty little shit man, if that's what you're implying. That man, he can see through a lot, though. He saw straight through my speaking, and we all know I'm a master wordsmith.
Yes, and that's sort of what's troubling me. There seems to be something more at work here. I'm just not sure what it is.
Indeed, he seems to be more than meets the eye.
When we saw him just a moment ago, I detected some magic coming from his cart, but not the wigs. Is that even possible? How can something that transforms in that way not be magical?
I believe it's the lotion. I believe that's what he said.
The lotion did not appear to be magical, Keleth.
Nothing about that seemed to be magical either. I'm
So,
worried that
neither the lotion nor the wig is magical.
What is this for?
And he wanted to charge 55 gold for this. That man. Keleth, let us go find this man. I need to have another conversation with him.
So you leave the yawning portal,
Running.
I'm going on a
probably.
hunt.
heading north. Balthazar, you make your way to the dock board.
All right.
After looking around a little bit, you are finally led to where Tinkertop's Haven is. A name like that, you walk in and you expect to see a gnome with goggles and spectacles on, busy at work with tinkering with something. That is not the case, actually. There's actually a very large, brawny, beefy Goliath with little spectacles on, working on a contraption of some sort.
As soon as you said big giant Goliath, I was like, please tell me he has teeny tiny spectacles.
Not teeny tiny, but
course.
they're a little bit smaller than what his eyes should have.
All right. Then I'll go ahead and. Hello. Are you the owner of this establishment?
Well, yes, I am. Welcome to Tinker Top's Haven. What can I do for you today?
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I was I don't know how to say this. I was informed that I might be able to buy uh, handguns from this establishment.
Oh, well, you heard correctly. It's a new technology I'm working on. I only have one design right now. It's not much, but it could pack a punch.
Really?
And he reaches under the counter and pulls out this small ornate box. And as he lifts it open, you do see a small pistol in here.
Nice. Would I be able to see it?
Of course, he hands it over to you. It's a regular pistol. It's a 4-chamber.
Okay.
He says, "This little bugger costs only 150 gold. Ammo is 4 gold per 20 shots. With some time, you might even be able to make your own. It only weighs about 3 pounds. It's got a range of 60 feet, upwards to a maximum of 240 feet. It holds 4 shots, and don't roll a 1.
Very, very interesting. I'm afraid that this might be out of my budget here. Is this a standard price that you have it for? I'm certain this is a one of a kind item.
Yep, that is the cost of materials and the cost of my labor to create.
I don't think I can do that, you guys. I'll go ahead and give it a try then. Yes. I'm sorry to bother you. It's because, as you can see, I am a traveling priest, and I was thinking of getting some protection. I am not really good with most weapons, so I heard that this kind of weapon is easy to handle. I don't know
He
if you
says as
will
a
be able.
forward. Sorry, go on.
I don't know if you will to be give me a discount to a man of the cloth.
He says as a forged cleric with simple and martial weapon proficiency.
Make a persuasion
For
check.
your information, I don't get martial weapon proficiency.
Wait, seriously? Forged clerics don't get that?
Yeah, I thought they did, but they only get like
Oh yeah, it's
armor
only
types.
like it's only Tempest and War, I think.
Tempest, War, and another one from one of those modules.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was I supposed to roll something here? or
Yes,
do you
persuasion
want me
check.
to keep on going?
You must not have heard
Probably
me.
not gonna
Persuasion
work.
check.
15.
Come on, come on.
Thinks for a moment, goes, man of the cloth, huh? I got something a little more fun for you.
That sounds fun.
Give me a second, I gotta pull this up. I was not expecting to bring this out.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Like if I do that, to be honest, I feel like if I do that, I'll say
I love this.
Dada, how do you spell JJ?
He goes out back. What, baby girl?
How do you spell JJ? JJ?
That's a 5-year-old. He goes out back and he takes a couple and he comes back and he's bringing out a piece of chainmail. He says, "This chainmail consists of hundreds of chain links carefully bound together to form a layer of steel. Like chainmail, this consists of hundreds of chain links bound together, but it's tightly woven fingers.
Fingers?
Fingers.
Did he kill people?
What?
You're not sure. The fingers, and you look at them, they are from like multiple different races. Like there's not just like one race here. It's tons of different races. Like green tinted orc or slender elf. There's just everything. He says this will give you a +2 bonus to being hit. So you get a +2 AC.
Oh.
In addition, you have advantage on grapple checks, and creatures who that you grapple have disadvantage on escaping your grapples, as the hands from the armor, the fingers from the armor, will reach out and try and grab onto the enemy. It is literally called the finger mail.
That is spooky but amazing.
Sounds
What
really
the
weird.
shit? What the shit? Why does this guy have that?
It's a little something I
Quite
tinkered together.
interesting.
That's something that you'd find in a cult.
Oh shit!
Look-
Is he the BBEG?
They're all the
We found it,
BBEG to
you
you
guys.
guys.
We found it.
Everyone, never. The Waterdeep as a whole is a living
He
city
sees
that's
you
full of
giving
this.
him this look, and he goes, "I promise you, all of these fingers that have made this armor were donated."
From who? That doesn't really make us feel any better.
I
I
can
just
only
gotta ask
imagine
her.
Balthazar Troll Skull with that armor of fingers on. Ugh.
That were donated.
Ugh.
Just gotta ask her. Is this item cursed? I
Absolutely
gotta
not.
insight that guy.
He genuinely looks offended that you would even suggest that.
Really? He's offended.
Really?
That we
What?
would be surprised and shocked and ask if a chainmail made in time donated fingers is. I'm not sure if we should not trust this Goliath or we should not trust the.
Yes.
Probably both. What is the price on this item, sir?
Oh, this is going to run you about 3,500 gold pieces.
Phew. That seems to
Your
be
eternal
even.
soul and undying loyalty to my cause.
Talk him down to 100.
That seems to be even more out of my range, sir. Though I gotta say as a forge cleric, I do appreciate the intricate craftsmanship on that armor.
I like that. That's good. That's good.
No, that is not good. That is cursed item right there.
Nah, I like how he's landed. This is how you get it down to 100 gold.
I don't know about 100 gold, but
I'm afraid as you can see, I don't have much in the ways of funds. I travel from city to city, spreading the faith. Would there be a chance to reduce the price in any way?
make a persuasion check.
Okay, persuasion.
19.
19?
He thinks for a moment, goes, well, there is something I could use, but I don't know if you have that kind of capabilities.
Do tell. Perhaps I can surprise you.
I've heard rumors about a creature. Comes from some different plane.
Is it the Cyclops?
I hope it's the Cyclops.
No.
Damn.
It's a 3-headed dog beast type like creature.
Oh, Cerberus. That sounds a bit out of our league.
I'm looking for some of their teeth a couple paws, and the heart. I have an idea, but I need those parts to be able to do this.
I'm not sure I trust this guy anymore.
Does the establishment look on the up and up, or is this like some shady place?
Make an insight check for me.
If only Sketch would have a field day in this place.
I think Sheev would have a conniption in this place.
Guys, I think I'm gonna die right now.
Everything seems to be on the up and up. I mean,
Another character.
it's a clean establishment. It's not your typical run of the mill, and you get a feeling that that's kind of why it's in the dock ward.
Okay, would you happen to know where exactly this kind of piece will be found?
Oh, I have no clue. I just know I need the parts.
Oh,
Helpful.
I think this guy's insane.
He's either a genius or he's insane.
That's a very fine line.
All geniuses are insane.
Fair.
Okay. All right. This has been very insightful. Your wares are of the best quality, as I can see. I guess I'll go ahead and see if I can scrunch up a few more funds. If I have them, I'll be sure to come back.
Very well. I got another fun thing that you might like, but I don't know.
Oh, goody!
I like fun
That's-
stuff.
Do
And
tell me. I mean,
he points to a mannequin, and that's when you see that this mannequin is in a full plate armor.
is it covering fingers again?
No, it's not. It's not fingers.
Is it covered in faces?
Nope.
All right. What about human skin?
Nope.
Is
What
it-
about elf skin?
Nope. It is made of metal.
what?
It is a full plate +1.
I'm waiting for it.
It is on the
4,000.
larger side of medium,
All right.
and you see like there's kind of like these vents on it, almost like there's like a steam that's going to come out from them.
That
It's
does
a
pique my
pressure
interest.
cooker.
Is this guy trying to sell you power armor?
This seems like a really interesting armor. Can you tell me more about it?
I call this the man steam suit.
The man's steam suit.
Yep, it's a full plate +1.
Sketchy, get out of there.
The suit is a steam-powered mechanical apparatus controlled by your movements. If you put this on, requires a 2-minute course. You would have a 40-foot base movement speed. Your strength would increase by 1, and all your checks to intimidate would have advantage as long as you're wearing the helmet.
That sounds really cool.
If you don't have the
could I
helmet
ask-
on, your intimidation checks are going to have disadvantage because you'll look a little silly. And obviously, you would have disadvantage in your stealth checks to move silently due to the steam.
Okay. Could I ask about the price on this piece?
This beautiful piece is only 1,500 gold, but I think you're a little big for it.
Truly.
How is a full suit of full plate armor less expensive than fingers?
So, as you go over, he motions for you to go over and kind of look at the suit, and yes, it's on the larger side of medium, but looking in, there's so many contraption things in there that you would actually have to be a small size to be able to fit inside of it.
Get that for Sketch.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
I'm not
It's
small.
So
Sketch
that's like a
you
mech
can
suit.
be though.
So this guy is selling a mech suit. Is that what happened?
Sketch is gonna be a mech pilot.
I mean, I'm
I
gonna
have-
tell Sketch
I have
right away.
disadvantage on stealth.
So
Well,
you
you
get,
get
to
the
drive around
mech.
in a mech.
Wow.
I don't have proficiency in heavy armor.
He
It's
says,
too heavy for me to wield.
he says, I'll be a little honest, it's a little on the cheap end because the previous owner wasn't a fan of it.
I really don't know why this seems to be superior craftsmanship.
I thought so as well. There are no
Probably
bloodstains.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll look around, and if I have the funds necessary, I'll be sure to come back. It will be even have something new to show me.
Well, I'll be here. I think you'll like this next contraption I'm working on, but it's a secret. You can't see it.
Come on, you cannot tell me that.
No, I just did. Now leave. Go, 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 go.
Charm him. Get him.
I don't have shore.
Use your
All right, I
elven
won't
beauty.
probe you.
Run.
No, I really gonna get out of here. I'm not sure.
Okay. And you leave.
Oh god, man, those were some cool items.
You never made the check to see if he was lying about the fingers being cursed.
He
Oh, yeah, I didn't
did
do
do an
that.
insight to see if he was on the up and up.
Yeah, true.
Well, it was
I
about
know.
the establishment. What I asked for the insight was that if it was cursed.
I
Make,
really hope
make
she
another
wants
insight check.
this place.
Oh yeah,
I'll allow it. Why not?
inside. No, that's
13.
probably not high enough.
You have no reason to believe that he was lying to you about the armor not being cursed.
Mhm. All right. Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and make way back to Troll Alley.
Okay. So Sheev and Keleth are headed to the marketplace to find the wig salesman. And not long after getting there, you see him.
Interesting.
He's got the cart is set up now, and he is, talking to people and attempting to sell wigs.
Before
Sheev
we-
turns to Keleth. He asks, "Where are you detecting magic from, friend?"
Before we actually entered the marketplace proper, I want to have disguised myself a little bit.
Okay.
Just pick out a random human or something from the crowd and just sort of look like them.
Okay.
But then I will tell Sheev about what I'm sensing and where, which was some
Did
form
she
of...
see Keleth changing?
You probably
Changing.
would have. Well,
Okay.
the way I imagine Keleth doing it is, as he's walking, he makes subtle changes to his body that, like, unless you're really looking at him, you wouldn't notice it. But, like, by the time you get to Marketplace and he's changed the way he looks, you're like, what the fuck?
I was saying, who the hell are you? Sheev's looking him up and down.
It's Keleth.
Have you seen my friend? He's big, blue, I think. Not great with colors. You? You can say you all you want. I don't know you.
Keleth.
Keleth. So,
What do you mean, person?
Yes,
what
this
happened?
is
Is this
something my people have developed as a way of protecting.
That's fantastic. It's Sheev starts thinking about Sketch. A lot like somebody else. I know.
No, I didn't get it.
What do you sense, my friend?
Well, there was some form of transmutation coming from the cart, and a number of things on his person. I'm assuming magical items of some sort, but as I said, nothing from the wigs or potion.
I see. So, does Sheev see anybody buying these wigs?
At the moment, no. They're just kind of talking, looking it over. A couple people walk away. Some more people kind of walk up.
All right. Sheev's gonna put on his biggest charming grin and walk up.
Says, you're back. Come to buy a wig?
Maybe. My friend here, he says that maybe we should talk to someone more private. And she was like gesturing like behind the cart or something like that. Somewhere where everybody won't hear him.
Make a persuasion check.
I can do that.
Daddy, this is for you. Mama said you can eat it.
Oh, well, thank you, baby girl.
I can't do that because I always roll horribly. Awkward.
Oh no. Have to start over.
Says, I don't see any reason to, talk in private, but if for some reason I feel like, well, we can go out back. But for right now, talk here.
Well, my friend, he says that none of those wigs or the lotion on them are magical.
They're not.
Then how do they change? He says that it was the cart. That leads me to believe, and I'm not the wisest or the smartest. That's not my strong suit. How do the wigs change after getting away from your cart? Do they stop? Are they stuck in one
He hands you a wig
position?
and says, go all the way to the other side of the market. Put it on and see what happens.
It would really be a dick move for me just to run off, wouldn't it?
You can do whatever you wish.
She goes to the other side of the market, and he puts it on.
Okay. It instantly changes into the horns the way you liked it.
Interesting. Make the horns orange,
They turn orange.
like my hair. This is glorious. She walks back with orange horns.
And Kelleth, you notice that the orange kind of look like they're on fire a little bit.
Oh, really?
They're not on fire, but they kind of have that glimmer of flame.
Oh God, that's awesome.
Because she would have been thinking that.
I'm really excited about this. Actually, I feel like a little.
The
says-
second you put it on, you went from wigs are pointless and evil to this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
He says to you, you could take that wig to the 9 hells, and it's still going to change for you. However,
How does that work?
if you do not put on the lotion, the wig will lose its vigor. It must be applied every day.
Every day. How does that work? Seeing as how neither of these items are magical.
That's my little secret.
Oh yeah, and they have to start all the way to the beginning.
That's why I'm the only one selling these wigs.
Oh,
Indeed.
she does.
I obviously don't have the magical know-how to do that. But do you think you could give a hint to a prospective customer?
Sure. It ain't magic.
Ain't magic. What do you mean? Is it...
That was your hint.
Ah, I see.
Wig's alive. The wig is a mimic.
Oh, shit.
That's
I,
probably what it is.
Can I, like, make a check for that or something?
Sure, make an insight check.
Wait. Oh god. Say true form.
Huh?
If you say true form, then that means that the wig will turn into its true form.
I don't like this meta, so I'm not going to say that I'm smart enough to think about that.
No, it is a meta thing, but
Yeah.
goddamn, that's
Super meta.
But if
that
I
would be evil.
I say if I get like a high roll, I'm gonna do that. But if I get a sheave roll, it ain't gonna happen. It's higher than normal.
You can't quite place it. You're not quite sure what's going on here.
Would I be able to make one as well? Also, are there other people at the cart right now?
Yeah, there's other people at the cart.
We just can't win.
No.
It's because Sketch isn't here.
You're just not sure. Like something about the wigs and the lotion, it just works.
Sheev, he thinks turn into Sketch for the hair.
Like, so you want the wig to turn into Sketch's hair?
No, to turn into Sketch.
Oh.
Can it do that?
It does not copy Sketch, but it copies Sketch's hair.
Which hair are you thinking of?
The hair that I would assume that he's talking about the tiefling's hair.
Yeah.
I was thinking about just the entire tiefling.
Yeah, the tiefling does not form, just the hair that the tiefling had.
Sheev is gonna curse in primordial and say, "Damn it! I wish I could figure you out."
The
'Cause he
Salazar
can
just
speak that.
laughs and says, "In primordial, maybe someday you will."
You speak primordial?
It's one of my guilty pleasures.
Salazar, you are a man of mystery.
Ah, not really.
You
I'm a simple wig salesman, trying to make a living.
Can I insight that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes you can. Double nat 20s.
Nice.
He's trying to make a living, but he's not just a simple salesman. There's something else. He has a separate agenda. You're not sure what, but there's something going on.
Sheev says to him, Salazar, I guarantee you're trying to make a living, but you and I both know you're not just a simple wig salesman. You can speak primordial. These wigs aren't magic. You're not just simple, my friend.
Have we
Not
ever seen
much
him?
more than
Have we
that.
ever seen him without the?
You have
Oh,
never
shit.
seen him without the cart or the wigs.
Salazar is a mimic.
No, Salazar isn't a mimic.
Yes, he is. That's
No,
where she's
he's
going.
worse. He's worse.
He's a demon?
He's an Ooblex.
I don't know what that is.
It's what happens when mind flayers get hold of an ooze.
Oh. Oh.
They are a weird gelatinous ball type thing, and they can literally form a human-like person. Oh god. Whenever Sketch was around, smell anything.
Like what?
Did Sketch smell a smell?
That'd be
Oh, what smell you cut out?
wouldn't it?
Whenever found it south, did Sketch sulfurous type? Hang on, sorry, just getting a call.
Well, she wants to say, after all that, so, I'm not going to ask you to tell me who or what, but I will ask you to tell me.
Sorry,
why
I
you're
just got
here.
back.
To tell me. What are these really? Because I know they're not wigs. I'm smart enough to figure that one out.
And surely you can tell some wonderful prospective customers, and I'm going to try and surreptitiously cast Charm Person on them.
I didn't. If you did answer, I didn't hear. Has Sketch been smelling sulfur?
No, you have not.
Oh, thank God.
You're gonna cast Charm Person. What's your DC?
15.
And is that a Wisdom saving throw?
It is.
Man, we're gonna get in trouble with the law. Plus 15.
Yeah, I think the only way I can do this is just getting on this guy's good side. I think I'm gonna have to buy a wig and get advantage in all the persuasion.
Keleth, he gives you a knowing look and he says, "Buddy, why don't you just walk away today?"
I don't think I'm going to walk away without buying one of these special wigs and this ointment.
Hold on.
My
Hold on,
curiosity
Chief.
is
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Calling the guards. Run.
No. I need a Wisdom saving throw from Keleth.
Oh,
Sounds pretty cool. Looks pretty cool.
Sorry, what was that?
I need a Wisdom saving throw, Keleth.
oh shit.
Nice.
You fail.
You
I
succeed.
get the
You realize he was trying to command you to walk away. Just like you were trying to charm him. When he sees that it fails, he kind of puts his finger in his nose and goes, "You're a smart lad. Don't be trying that shit
thank you.
again."
Sorry, what? What happened?
Indeed. Let's be on our way.
But I'm interested in this man and his wigs. He is fascinating. Well, if you insist, I will not hold up any more of your time. I wish to have more conversations with you and to find out more about these wigs. I shall bid you adieu today. And she turns and walks away with Keleth.
Okay. Raven, what are you doing while all this is going on?
Is she there?
You would still be at the Troll Skull Manor with Sketch at the moment, technically.
She'd be hanging out. I think Sketch said they were cleaning.
Yeah, Sketch is cleaning their outfit, making sure that it looks nice for the lunch tomorrow. Since Sketch has been adventuring in this outfit.
Yeah, in that case, Raven's just kind of hanging out. Is there any, I guess, magic stores around?
Well, you're in Troll Skull Alley right now, so there are a couple buildings around. Scene change.
Yeah, just trying to.
What are you looking for?
Oh,
Since I'm assuming the spell doesn't necessarily the cleaning doesn't take that long. I assume it wouldn't. Like, I might as well just come with you.
yeah, she would definitely ask if you wanted to go along.
Okay. What are you looking for again? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you had said you were looking for. Like, what kind of magic are you looking for? Or magic shop?
Yeah, definitely just application spells.
Okay. So you do know that there is at Corellian's Crown is an alchemist. Here. And then for spells and whatnot, you would want the Bookworm's Treasure, which is here.
to the bookworm's treasure.
Okay. So the front of the bookstore is adorned with the charming sign of a gold dragon curled around a treasure hoard of books and scrolls. Inside, the shop is decorated with beautiful hardwood, and the earthy scent of old books permeates the air. The library fills 2 floors of this 3-story building, and it somehow seems to contain more shelves than the building should be able to hold. There is a short dragonborn in here of gold dragon ancestry. He goes, "Welcome. I'm Rishal the page turner. What brings you here?"
I just look over to Raven. Does Raven look especially excited?
Raven is definitely just ecstatic to be here. This is the kind of place that she just loves to be. She's like ghost the books. But as soon as he addresses her, she'll just like look at him wide-eyed. And she'll just go, I'm just looking for new spells.
Well, what are
for
you
my
looking
book. And she'll just
for?
pick up the book and start waving it around.
Oh, that's a lovely little spell book you've got there. So, what kind of spells are you looking to enhance your arsenal with?
Do you have any evocation spells by any chance? Something simple. For beginners, preferably.
Well, how about I just give you the full list of what I can do for you, and you tell me what you would like.
Absolutely.
Boom.
I was just looking for one too.
So, the top one is cantrips, then first, second, third, fourth, and
Oh, there it is.
fifth. The 5th levels are 750 gold each. I didn't put that down.
Big B's hand.
While Raven is looking over the list, Sketch will say, "This place is still a standard library, correct? It isn't exclusively for those with magical proficiency."
Well, it depends on what you're looking for.
I'm wondering if you perhaps got any books on. Hang on, just trying to decide which one I want to say. 'Cause
So,
I have 2 ideas.
let me clarify, because I forgot to clarify this. The gold price there is for you to copy that spell into your spell book. If you want a scroll of it, it's double that price.
Okay.
Okay?
So the scroll is going to be 50. Okay.
Correct. For 50 for a cantrip, 150 for a first level, etc., etc. So, but he will allow you to copy directly from the spell books on hand into your spell book.
So Sketch says, "I'm just wondering if you got any books on self-defense.
Self-defense.
Maybe any books that were maybe written by monks of some kind, or any kind of instructor. I mean, look at me." She says, "I'm not exactly all that intimidating, and it'd be nice if I could fend for myself."
He thinks for a moment, goes, "I think I have something for you, little lady." And he kind of shuffles over to one of the bookshelves, climbs a ladder, grabs a book, and it's actually a very small book. You know, like the pocket Bibles, it's about that size. And he hands it to you. And the cover reads, "The Adventures of Bruce Wee."
Okay, I'll buy it. What? How much to borrow this?
Well, borrow? It's 5 gold to borrow, 10 gold to buy.
How long do you think it would take to read this?
Depends on how much time you got, I guess.
No, I was asking the DM, like, how big is it?
Oh, it is maybe an inch thick and maybe about 3 inches long. It's not a very big book. Probably a night or two of casual reading and you'll be done.
Do you mind if I take a quick skim?
Go right ahead.
I just have a quick look through the pages. Like, what type of book is it?
It looks to be a autobiography of a gnomish monk named Bruce Wee.
You're still making a monk named Bruce.
Autobiography, huh? Fortunately, this ain't exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. I appreciate the thought, though. I suppose I can probably find something somewhere. I'm sorry that I can't exactly make the purchase right now.
No worries.
Hurry up.
And wait, the list that you have here for all the spells, it's 25 gold to copy a first level spell?
That's a cantrip.
Comprehend languages is a first level spell. So why? And
Oh.
so is magic missile. Why is the
All of those are.
Yes.
All of it's
yeah.
like
So it's 25
one.
gold to copy the spell, but you still need your gold requirements and all that to copy. He's giving you the ability to do it from his books.
Okay, I get you. So it's 25 gold in order to have the privilege of copying one of the spells.
Correct.
And then there's like
And then there's still your
additional
normal
cost
costs.
I get you now.
I thought he had a list of cantrips. I guess not.
No, there's no list of cantrips there.
Yeah, no, he did. I thought he had a list of cantrips. That's why I thought all the top one were cantrips. My bad.
Yeah, you can't copy cantrips technically.
No.
Weird.
A pox to that.
Although to be fair, with the new optional rules, any class that isn't capable of like learning new spells whenever, I'm pretty sure they have cantrip versatility. So now at any long rest, as an optional rule, that at any long rest they can swap out one cantrip for another.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's and any class that like sorcerer that has or bard that has a fixed spell list, like they basically have it until the end of the until they earn another level, and they can swap one spell at any long rest. So it's a slightly worse version of like the cleric and druid stuff.
Right.
It's an optional rule. I can't remember like the exact details of it, but I know that sorcerer got that at least. Anyway, yeah. Sketch is just kind of hoping that training can start soon, to be honest. Sketch wants to learn how to punch shit.
Yeah, Raven's just kind of looking longingly at the books. There are a couple of that have caught her eye, but she can't afford it right now, so she's just gonna ask him if she can come back another time.
Oh,
Perhaps?
yes. I'm always open during the day.
Thank you for your kindness. She's just like gazing longingly at a book that you can says Fireball sketch.
My dad made it. My dad calls me.
But then, yeah, I'm ready to head out if you are.
Okay. So you leave the mini library there. Where do you want to head?
Trying to think. I think did I have anything? I didn't have to follow up on anything with her family, did I? Just that lunch?
Yeah, lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, she's willing to head back to the tavern then
Okay.
for the inn.
A little while later, Balthazar, Sketch, and Balthazar, Sheev, and Killeth all make their way to the Trollskull Manor, and you guys have been reunited once more.
Sheev needs to talk to Sketch about Wigman. Sketch, my dear, where are you?
Yeah, what do you want?
I have determined something interesting about your friend Salazar.
You're not gonna let that down, are you?
Not after this, no. He is really interesting. I don't know what the wigs are. I've got no earthly idea. They're not magical. But
Wait, they ain't magic.
no. No,
Oh, that's interesting.
I believe they may be something from the, but that's all I know.
Maybe
He
something from
spoke-
the what? Sorry.
A demon realm.
Ah, okay, I get you.
I cursed him primordial. He spoke right back to me. Do you know how many people can do that? Because I don't, but I figure it's not many.
Hey, Raven. Sketch just
Yes.
shouts out. Do you know Primordial?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, yes. The only reason I know it is because of my powers. Whenever they manifested, I was able to speak, read, and write primordial and offshoots. But how many people manifest powers like this or learn it? I'm thinking this man might be from a primordial realm.
Can I possibly try and remember what kinds of creatures tend to learn Primordial? Like any kind of, I don't know, any sorts of. Because I'm assuming that even in the small amount of time that I spent in the monastery, I would have had, some form of training there
Um,
and study.
yeah, you don't even need to make a check. You know that most of the creatures who speak some form of primordial, be it the Aran, Aquan, Ignan, or Terran dialects, are usually from the 4 elemental planes.
Yeah, Primordial's a lot of genie, isn't it? That ain't good. If it's his kind of weird, twisted way of giving wishes for people, yeah, that's. See, now my DM brain is twisting like, ooh, this is a good idea. This is a good evil plan. What the hell, dude?
You're welcome.
I'm excited to see where this one goes. Yeah.
It says 1 month for $1.
Yeah, so I figured you would want to know something like that because
Oh no, that's for.
that's interesting. It's very interesting.
And I'm assuming that. How did you find out that they weren't magical?
He told me. And Keleth here, he was trying to detect magic and didn't detect anything from the wigs or the lotion.
Did you detect anything on Salazar himself?
Yes, he did, but we also detected something from the card, but I just asked about the card.
I'm not trusting this.
Well, of course not. Why would you try? Something's obviously up.
I have something. I already have something is really up with Salazar already in my notes. Okay. How about the? I'll ask everyone in the house. How about after we sort out our lunch tomorrow, we investigate Salazar. We pull out all the stops, try and figure out what's going on, because if what's true, if all this stuff is true, then I'm not sure anything is really. Hey, that's why we're going to lunch. We're going to lunch for the water.
I love it.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I think
What else can we do? There's no other plot points aside from the goddamn automaton, but we don't know what that's. But we don't know anything about that one.
my dear, I think that's a whole idea. Something about him. I think if we got on his bad side here, we would not survive it. Just call it my intuition. I know it's not always on, but
Damn! If only we had like what is it? Is it a battle master or a champion? Like you investigate them for like a minute, and then you can figure out what the challenge rating is.
Battle Master.
Oh yeah, Battle
like,
Master.
I'm sure it's I.
Yeah, like I investigate Salazar. Okay, he's challenge rating 29.
And it doesn't even work that way. Is he a higher level or a lower level than me?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I would just be like, higher.
Isn't there one like how many levels is he in his class?
No, it's no. I think it's just do they have a higher challenge rating? Do they have a higher armor class, or like any one of your stats? I think. Anyway,
If you are wishing for something to do, I swung by the yawning, and I picked up a quest from Heistus. He wants somebody to go kill a Cyclops in a northern village. There was also
sure.
a second post, but I couldn't read it. It was in. The man at the counter said it was some Cholt who picked that up. I can't read that. Can you? Raven, can you read Cholt somehow?
Unfortunately, I cannot. There's a spell for it, but
Do you have
I
that spell?
do not, unfortunately.
Oh, can you get the spell? I know you wizards are interesting folk.
You wizards.
Interestingly enough, I just saw it earlier today at the bookstore
Oh,
on the
did you?
street.
Can you get it? I'm really intrigued by this Cholt speech.
Unfortunately, it's a bit out of my price range at the moment.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Lunch heist. Interesting. Well, I guess that's a
Love
plot
it.
point we'll have to forget about completely.
I mean, if it's written in a language, could we somehow try to figure out, even though we're not proficient?
Perhaps we could ask someone at the Blackstaff Tower. They may know.
Indeed, I can ask Lady Blackstaff. She
Honestly,
doesn't owe
I
any
think that
favors, but
honestly, I'm pretty sure that we shouldn't bother with that quest there because it's obviously for something like if it is written by someone from Cholt, then it's safe to assume that the quest itself is there. And right now, I think that we're more focused on the stuff that's inside WaterDeep.
it could be anywhere. It really could.
I'm not sure that that we should spend resources trying to figure out, oh, what does this writing say? Oh, it's the shopping list for something. I don't know.
But what if the reward is something like I don't know, 1,000 gold or so?
And
Think
I
about
think
it.
that we should.
If somebody came all the way from Cholt to put a quest, there has to be quite a few bit of money there.
Indeed.
And I'm
Just
not
saying.
sure you guys are getting the full picture.
Picture? I'm not seeing any picture here.
I'll get the map, I promise. Christ.
No, like, seriously, if this is that quest is probably, in all fairness, not worth it. We should focus on the task at hand, which right now is a mixture of Salazar as Miner and trying to figure out where the hell that stone went.
I have to agree. I feel perhaps someone would. Have we asked around to see if anyone else other than the little boy remembers seeing the metal creature?
No, that we heard like it was more than just that one it was more than just the boy, it was a couple of people. Like no, it was the detectives, like she charmed them and
You're damn right he did.
and gave them and they gave us a couple of hints,
Information.
like
Ah,
yeah,
right.
a
But
little bit of
it's just
information.
no one knew what
Thanks
it
to Tom.
was.
Yeah, all that they saw was an automaton just running away from the scene on the rooftop.
Yes, that might be bigger problem. Yes. Fine,
Look, how about
I
this?
submit.
We'll sort.
I
If
mean,
we
we
really
could.
do want to try and figure out where that automaton may have gone, I can try and organize a meeting with Alma, see what rumors she's heard, but I probably won't be able to meet her until tomorrow night.
Do you believe Alma might be able to translate that Chult speech? I assume you'll be meeting her in the yawning portal, correct?
I can try and set up the meeting there. I don't know if she can translate it,
I
because
see.
honestly, I don't know what she does.
I know that you monks are.
Wait, I found something. Look.
You monks are.
You see that?
Well, I guess you're not a monk, are you, mate?
All I know is that she's a lot more powerful than I am. I don't know her proper skill set.
I see, I see. Well, if she can, amazing. If she cannot, no harm done. We will forget about it entirely and never.
Plus, out of game, monks can only talk all languages, can't read it.
Oh, I thought they could read it as well.
No, the high level, like I think it's what is it?
Tongue
I think
of
it's
Suns or something
yeah,
like
like
that?
still. I think it's it's one of
1,000 tongues or something like that.
it's like their 13th level ability or something.
Yeah.
They can speak and hear all. Oh no, it's more like they can understand all languages when they hear it, and they can.
They can
When
speak it, I think.
no, it's just that when talking with anyone who can speak a language, they can understand you.
Ah, I gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't even speak all languages; they just understand them. But that's meta, so that's meta knowledge. Sketch doesn't even know if Alma even has that. So yeah, Sketch will spend the time to go to the yawning portal, set up a meeting with Alma. No real rush, just prefer like at some point in the next few days, maybe if she's available.
One thing that I want to bring up. So we know there was an automaton and it was running through the roofs, correct?
It was running on the roofs, yes.
Usually, automatons are heavy and roofs aren't made to support that weight. We could simply
D&D.
go there and try to see if through the damage cast to the roof, we can try to track where it went. Just saying.
If you guys want to try that while I'm setting up the meeting with Alma, then go ahead.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, I think that's another way to try to get some information.
Agreed.
Do we know what the stone looks like?
I don't think anyone of us have actually seen it.
I mean,
No one has actually seen the stone in the party.
yeah.
Which is a shame because that means detect object won't be available.
Oh,
I was just thinking about that, and then I read it, and I was like, ugh.
You have to be familiar with the object, I think.
About locate creature.
Use locate creature on Salazar.
Locate, yeah, locate creature is a similar thing. Like you need to, well, even then, like if you search for a general type of creature, like you search for automatons, it just sends a ping out on your radar for all automatons in the radius.
That's so true.
Automatons aren't a beast.
It's
Beast
clearly
is
a
like-
plant.
Yeah, so Sketch is going to the yawning portal, trying to set up a meeting with Alma. Nothing urgent, just in general. Preferably sooner rather than later, but if Alma's busy, then whenever she's available.
There's your map.
Wow.
Look at a map.
Schultz
honestly
is way
went-
down there.
Wow.
That's very cool. And it's kind of far. Where
Gotta
are we actually?
say,
You
Whenever I
guys are here.
wow. Gotta say,
Okay,
whenever I
yeah.
said I'm not seeing the picture here, I did not imply that I was not talking about this.
Yeah,
I was
Schultz
just
is,
being
like,
sheep
super
stupid.
That
And
is
even
the
though,
big picture.
when I said, like, you guys aren't getting the full picture, I was more like, this is a side quest. We're trying to focus on the main quest.
Hey, I'll have you know, I have never completed the main quest in Skyrim, alright?
Neither have I.
Neither have I.
Because you know what? Those side quests look really shiny.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many of them. But I was actually thinking if there are dinosaurs in the jungle and we have a druid,
Oh shit.
you put two and two together, man.
I like the way you're thinking, one.
The second that she gets a third level spell slot, I'm just imagining him getting polymorph specifically so he can turn into a T-Rex.
Nah. Nah. Nope. Hey, I'm there too.
You are all
Anyway,
technically
yeah,
there.
I
But...
just. Oh no, I was going on my own.
Oh, you're going on
Someone
your
fell
own?
into the
No,
portal.
I'm saying my token was there.
Alright, so if you want to talk
Yeah, I
to
was going on
Bonnie...
my own while these guys were setting up the. Oh, Bonnie's there. Yeah, I was going to the yawning portal while these guys were sorting out checking the rooftops for any structural damage from the automaton.
Right. Why is Caleth not on there? That's okay. I'll put him on.
I already deleted myself.
Oh, see how you are? Now you're there. Alright. Anyways. So, the people checking the rooftops, go ahead and make me either 2 investigation checks or 1 with advantage. So, you guys get to choose who's doing it. Who's helming the search.
It's like, not me.
Who's
'Cause,
got a
I
good
got-
investigation?
I got 0 in that shit.
So I got a
I
plus
got-
7.
Yeah,
Yep,
her.
yep.
So you make an advantage.
Her.
Yep. The
Why can't I
wizard.
roll a 1 though?
Advantage.
Well,
with
you're going to have
advantage.
advantage, so. I have seen 2 ones, so, but, you know.
You can do it.
I mean, you've seen 2 20s just before, so.
There you
Oh,
go. You didn't even
yeah.
need the
There
advantage,
you
Raven.
go.
So Roll20
Hey,
has
look!
actually been
Progress
really
in the
weird.
main quest.
What's that?
Alright, so. Going up on the roofs. Making a little bit of noise, but, you know, nothing too out of the ordinary, I guess. You guys... Oh, excuse me, sorry. You guys do see a set of imprints slightly weighted down heading to the west. So, to give you guys a frame of reference,
That's going towards wait, as in directly west or just west in general?
Just west in general. So,
Well, I mean the docks are to the to the southwest, but
so you guys are at Troll Skull Alley, and it's this way in general. So essentially, from those rooftops there, heading west.
Can I follow them?
Yeah, can we try to follow?
You can, and you are able to follow them down to the end of the block when they disappear, because it looks like the whatever it was, the automaton, jumped off the roof into the street on Windborne Way, and the tracks can no longer be seen.
Do I know if the parade from the other day was going through there?
You do know whether it was or was not, and it was not.
Okay.
The parade went
Are there any
down
other-
the high road.
Mm.
So it went another way.
And
Are there any other clues?
the parade didn't happen on the same day as, right?
No, it did not.
Okay.
it happened the day
that's what I thought.
before.
Correct. The parade was
Okay.
the day before.
Raven, you're from here, right? Are there any
Yes.
places of interest in that direction?
There's Raven's house.
There's only most of WaterDeep.
Half the city.
Huh.
That's
Yeah,
Something's
would Raven know? I guess. Did she see any other clues?
As far as other clues go, no. You get the idea that the City Watch is very thorough and already investigated this area and took whatever clues may have been there, including a necklace of fireballs.
Man, you're gonna get me in trouble again.
Are there any shops nearby? Perhaps we could ask around.
Yeah, there are the same shops that there's two shops that the tracks would be over. If that makes sense. The Bookworm's Treasure, which you guys have already been, well, Raven's been in, and the Tiger's Eye.
I would definitely suggest asking the guy at the Bookworm's Treasure.
We can ask in one, then in the other to see what information they have.
Indeed.
All right, so you guys are heading into the Bookworm.
Sure.
Okay. So once again, Raven, you're greeted by the Dragonborn. It says, "Oh, you're back. Are you prepared to learn a new spell?"
Unfortunately, not at this time. I have come for information, however.
Oh, well, if I know it, I'll let you know.
Yes, I'm assuming you heard the explosion a couple of days ago. But did you notice anything else odd that day, perhaps on your roof?
Oh, no. After the explosion, I kind of went outside to see what was going on, and all I saw was some dead bodies in the street and a bunch of city guard coming down real fast.
Did you see some kind of metal mat?
I can't say that I did, but my vision's not quite what it used to be.
Insight.
Make an insight check.
Just learn to trust somebody. Duh.
It seems to be
never
telling
know.
you the truth, Balthazar.
Are you the metal man?
I am the Metal Man.
Why isn't Sketch around for all the important insight checks?
It seems like we found another BBEG. What's that? 5 now?
Oh no, I lost count.
It's just
We
going to
have
be
the
all of these
Goliath,
guys
we have-
at once that you have to fight at the same time. They all have legendary actions, legendary resistances. Good luck.
But I got
And a couple liches.
Just wait till we get guns, man.
which you haven't told Sheev about that yet.
About what, the gun?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
about the what you saw down there.
The boomstick.
And
then some.
I'm pretty sure the hand chainmail is more on his hand is more on his mind than the gun.
Yeah, I'm probably in shock right now. That's why I haven't said anything.
yeah, I'd say so.
There were so many hands.
There's so many fingers.
Oh yeah, fingers.
It's fingers that grow into hands to grab people.
It's
Fingers,
fingers
what do
that
you
go
mean,
into
Buff?
hands that go into fingers.
It's the fingermail.
That's so
Like
creepy.
chainmail, only better.
Mm.
I'm not sure better is the right word here.
Plus 2 AC, so much better.
That
Yeah,
seems pretty
Yeah,
good.
but what is it made of?
That's unimportant.
Fingers.
Protection?
Clearly, it's made out of fingers.
Yes, exactly. That's the point. Can you imagine if you had to? Can you imagine wearing a shirt made of face?
Hmm.
Ask
Does it have
Hannibal
plus
Lecter.
2 AC?
I mean, from people being disgusted, yes.
It wasn't until he got really up close and looked at it that he realized it was fingers.
Were they small?
I
fingers?
somehow doubt that.
No, Balthazar just wasn't really looking. It's obvious.
Anyway,
Should we go to the other shop? What was it?
the tiger's eye.
Yeah, I thank him and then promise to return and head out.
Once we step out of the shop, Sheev asks Balthazar, "So what did you spend your time doing? Find anything good?"
I guess you could call it that. I'll go ahead and say what I saw in as much detail as I can.
You found another gun,
Yeah.
really, that's what you take out of this?
Yeah,
and you
that's what-
didn't buy it.
I didn't have enough money.
Why
I mean,
not?
I tried to get the price low, but it was hardballing, man.
You tried to get the price low, and you ended up having him offer you something that was worth 3,500 gold.
I gotta say, I'm not a good haggler, man. I'll be honest.
My friend, I need to teach you about the art of the deal. Let me
Next.
tell you about the time I convinced a woman to buy a single gem worth 50 gold for 80 gold.
Next time you can.
Wasn't
we
it
can
2
both
gems
go
worth
along.
50 gold that bought a single one for 80 gold?
I don't remember. It's
Something like that.
like forever ago.
I think it was like all the gems together were like 50 gold,
Yeah.
but you convinced her that like that one one in particular
It was a
was
blood
worth
ruby.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yep.
worth
It
50
was
on
a
it.
blood ruby.
Yeah, it was worth like 50 on its own, and then you also got the other 50 or something.
This is why Sheev is going to hell.
Hey, there are other reasons.
Hey, you'll meet Salazar.
Oh shit! I'll be able to rule that place. I can speak primordial.
They speak Infernal.
Yeah.
I've got that too. Because I'm pretty sure that's not in there. Okay, never mind.
I mean, I speak Infernal.
I've got Aquan, Orin, Ignan, and Terran.
Primordial.
Yeah. Well, I guess I need to learn Infernal then. Somehow.
Raven would teach you
Raven
if you ever
knows.
brought it up.
Well, if that conversation of me ever going to hell comes up, he will ask.
Anyway, so Sketch just wants to set up the meeting with Alma, and then we'll leave.
Okay.
I'm not expecting it to be too much. Just a general, when will I be able to set it up and just give a meeting time?
Should be able to meet in 2 days.
2 days? Got it. Thanks for that.
Mm-hmm. So you guys headed to the next door neighbor to the Tiger's Eye?
Yes.
Okay. It's a very unremarkable building on the outside. The only distinguishing mark is an orange and black sign featuring a cat's eye. As you enter, inside is a regal apartment dimly lit by flickering oil lamps. You are met by a human. He says he's dressed in a sharp suit and he has a slim pipe that he smokes. He says, "My name is Vincent Trench. I am a detective here in Waterdeep and the owner of the Tiger's Eye. What can I discover for you today?"
Oh, so you are a detective?
I am.
Do you know anything about the incident that happened here a few days ago?
Well, I am currently looking into it.
I'd imagine so.
Word has it that there was a metal man running across the rooftops headed towards the west. I tried to follow the tracks that I found, but I lost him in the high road, unfortunately.
Indeed, as did we. So you saw or heard nothing of this metal man?
I did not.
What have you
Insight.
figured out that
Make an insight check.
the gods may not have been?
What was that? I'm sorry, Chief.
I said, what have you figured out that the gods may not know?
Well, the guards have the added bonus of being able to talk to those that were killed.
That is true. Yes, but I get the feeling that you're a bit smarter than
Maybe on some days.
And also, she's going for the diplomat thing.
Okay.
Because I have no limit to that.
All right. Make a persuasion check with advantage, I guess, because of that. Oh, you just did. Says, well, everything I have discovered points to either those darn carnies that come in with the parade the other day, or the Temple of Gond, because they create things like that.
Ah, so have you attempted to investigate either of them? Or shared your insights with the god?
Not yet. It's something that I just recently came to bear.
I see. Whenever you do go to investigate them, would you mind hopping by our Troll Skull Manor and giving me the information as well? I would very much appreciate it.
There is a fee for my services, you know.
How about neighbor to neighbor? We are both trying to figure this out to make our neighborhood that much better to ensure our safety and well-being.
Well, all the evidence I've seen suggests that I'm the one that is safe, and you maybe not so much.
Indeed, but what if
Boss.
there's what?
Pigeon. Sketch knows about the Temple of Gond. Pigeon.
Big bad evil guy number 6. No.
An entire temple. It's a mimic that's building.
I could do that.
I
That's
can
cool.
seduce a building. Cool. Indeed, but what if, say, a battle broke out on the street? That would put all of us, including you, in danger.
I'll think about it. How's that?
Indeed. I appreciate your willingness to help us. She is laying this on thick right now.
That's why I'm not even having your roll.
Yeah. God, I love having high charisma. This is great.
All right. So, is there anything you want to ask? Else you want to ask him, or anybody else?
Not him, no. But I wrote down the thing about the Temple of God.
All right.
Because we spoke to the Carnies already, didn't we?
Yep.
I did.
Well, yeah. Sketch spoke to the Carnies as you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I don't have any other questions. Oh, what kind of store is this?
He's just a detective. There's actually nothing
Oh, yeah.
for sale in here. He just sells his services.
I will.
Is he a gigolo?
Something like that.
Who calls a
I-
detective a gigolo? Well, I guess they call him Private Dick, so.
I will ask him
Thank
how
you,
much his
Juan.
services cost, actually.
Depends on what you're looking for. Standard rate is usually about 50 gold pieces.
I can buy a fancy wig for that. Sheev doesn't say that, he just thinks that.
He goes,
I'm
"Why,
trying to
young
figure
lady?
out
Do you
if
have
she wants
someone
to
you?
hire him.
Do you have something you need done?"
Actually, I do have something I may be able to need you for.
Pray tell, what is it?
Recently, there's been a suspicious death in my family. My father.
Pull you guys to the right area. You guys are here.
Oh, okay. There we are. Yeah, so just recently my father was murdered, and I suspect foul play. We've already spoken with him about what he remembers before his death, but unfortunately he doesn't remember anything.
So chances are he was taken by surprise then.
Correct. He wasn't attacked, but it may have been poison or a spell.
There's a lot of things that could do that, unfortunately. Where is his body now?
Oh gosh, what's the name of that temple? It's not in a temple, is it? It's like at her house.
The hospice.
Hospice of St. Lauren? Or, no, that's where
That's where Millie
Millie
is.
that's where Millie is.
I'm trying to think. Did I say where your father was? I don't remember. Let's...
I know we had a priest come and see him, but I think we were at the house.
Yeah, the body would have ended up being brought to the Temple of Seldarine in the Castle Ward.
So yeah, it's just like he's at the Temple of Seldarine, in the Castle Ward. Have you heard of it, perhaps?
Yes, of course. When is he to be buried?
Tomorrow? After lunch, right?
Yes.
So tomorrow.
Well, if you wish to hire me, I will go take a look at the body and see what I can come up with.
I would greatly appreciate it, actually. And he said 50 gold.
Yes.
She will pay him the 50 gold.
Okay. Thank you very much for your patronage. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have a client now that I must make sure is taken care of.
Yes, of
And
course.
And he's like, and I'm referring to you. And he ushers you all out, shuts the door, locks it behind him, and starts to take off towards the castle ward.
A
Oh,
man of
well,
action. I like
yeah,
that.
it's like he's a speedy worker. It's good to know.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Nothing.
Yeah, we should probably gather the others before we check out the temple.
Because I
Yeah.
still haven't heard anything about Millie yet. Also, what time of day is it?
Right about now, you're looking at probably 3, 4 in the afternoon.
Hmm.
Alright, we'll just come back.
You guys had an early start.
Yeah.
I guess we did.
A hungover start too.
Indeed. How's that doing, by the way?
You're right as rain.
Cool.
You just really want a wig.
I guess dealing with Salazar, sobered me up real quick. I think whenever he spoke in Primordial, I was like, yo, and I was cured right then and there.
A cookie.
Yeah, it kind of snapped you back to reality.
Yeah.
Get one, get one, get one.
Anyway, so yeah, do we meet up with everyone?
Yeah, you'd end up meeting back up after you went to your
Yep,
went
set up
to
the meeting in
meet
2
with
days.
Alma. Yep. Yep, so meeting 2 days. You guys have the rest of the day to do with what you want.
Yeah, you guys find anything interesting?
We found the detective that lives in the Tiger's Eye. He said that he believes it's either
You want one?
the automaton, I believe it was, went either to the colonies or that temple of
Gond?
Gond. That's what he called it. Do you know of it?
They're working together.
You think so?
Honestly, kind of know so. The Zardoz is the proprietor of the parade, and it's the Temple of Gond that specifically runs it.
I see. So, there's nowhere else that automaton could have come from.
I looked it up. It's good where
Not that you guys know of.
they're in a wooden mansion because
Well,
it makes the sound of
what do you reckon we tell the castle guard? The city guard what we believe?
Well, we haven't had any questions asked to us, right?
That is true,
No.
but you seem to like helping the city guard out any point you can.
When
You-
they find
like-
us,
You remember whenever you gave away that gun?
that they asked for.
They never asked specifically for the gun.
They
I
asked
told
if they
them-
had any weapons on him,
And I told them he had that sword.
and
We
I
didn't
told them
think
the
that.
truth.
There's issue number one. When do you tell the truth to people?
He's got
I'm a-
you there.
See, if I actually had a level in monk, you would get punch.
I was like, I'm gonna go
You
ahead
would
and
get
put.
you would get punch, and because it's a surprise round, you would get sneak attack punch.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my persuasion.
You're seriously going to try this again?
Yeah.
Oh, you have 26. How am I going to beat 26?
You can do it.
And that 20
You have
to
been
do it.
talking to him for a minute.
That's not fair. You guys live here. It only took me.
Okay, there. 20. So, and there's the natural, but I don't have advantage.
Hell yeah.
God damn it. All from a goddamn delay. That's how I decided to click it again, and just as I clicked it, the first one came up. So what does the feature say? And let me just check that I'm not incapable of being charmed or anything.
Oh, the feature, it just says you're, what's it called? It just says charmed as long as you're within 60 feet of me.
Okay, so I am charmed by you, and this is not a. Okay, I know how to play this.
So yes,
Honestly, you're serious. If you're bringing that up, I don't know what to say.
indeed.
Does it honestly hurt you that much that I have to lie, that I have to protect myself from being murdered from all the different people out in the world that want to kill me, including my own people?
Oh my dear, no. No, I have no issue with you surviving, with you wanting to survive. In fact, I welcome it, and frankly, I would like to help you survive. But I wanted that gun. And frankly, that didn't seem to be you.
What a deep gun heist.
I want to sneak back into the city guard's headquarters and steal that damn gun back. I'm kidding, of course. I merely
Question: How
jest,
strong
my
is like
friend.
the when it says charm? It isn't like I'm like completely in agreement with anything he says, right?
Isn't it like you're talking to your like best friend and he has the best intentions at heart and you trust him?
It's kind of like Rick and Morty. It's like, damn it, you got me. I'm in.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
I've just had a thought, actually. Do you think they would have guns at the Temple of Gond?
Oh.
I think there's only one way to find out. Let's go. And then Sketch starts walking fast, trying to get out of the 60 feet.
Yes, a 4'8" character.
I can outrun you in one round.
Yeah.
I can get out of that range in one round if I wanted to.
Well, I mean,
You
yeah.
can move, what, 90 around?
Yeah, because
Really?
I have
Oh, yeah.
movement, and then I have the dash action, and then I have cunning action to dash.
Well, here's the thing. It's within 60 feet and a minute after.
Sorry?
It's you're charmed within 60 feet of me, and then a minute afterward.
Oh, as in so they have to. So it's as in like
You have
I
to
have
be within
to be-
60 feet of him in order for the charm to take effect. And then effectively after 1 minute, you're no longer charmed.
No,
Okay.
it's after he leaves the 60 feet, it lasts
Oh,
for another
okay.
minute.
Gotcha.
Seriously? What's
Yeah,
the wording
it
on that?
It says, if you or your companion, nope. If your check succeeds, the target is charmed by you as long as it remains 60 feet of you and for 1 minute thereafter.
Oh, okay. So even if they leave, it's still 1 minute before they break that charm.
Yes.
Well, still, I can still keep that pace.
Yep.
Well, he could always just say, "Don't run," or something like that, right?
Sheev lets her get away. And just has
No, I'm not actually going to do that, but it's just a thing that I could do. Like, it depends on if I'm aware of the charming, which in this case I'm not. Yeah, but still, I need to get something that stops me from being charmed. Oh, I know! A few levels in Monk!
Hey. I just gotta get more charisma.
No, because that'll stop it. It'll
Oh,
completely
really?
stop. No, because, well, I can still be charmed, but stillness of the mind can remove a charm effect.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I just
awesome.
I just take an action, and charm is removed.
Take an action to pretty much center yourself, and the charm goes away. It also works
would you need
against
to know
fear
that
and something
you're
else, I
charmed?
think, right?
Dang.
Sorry?
It also works against a
Would you
couple
need
other
to
things,
know
doesn't
that
it?
you're charmed?
Yeah, stillness of the mind is a couple of things.
I think your character. I forget the way it's worded.
Oh, I'm not aware that I'm being charmed right now.
Because if it takes an action and you don't know that you're charmed, then why would you do that action?
Well, in any case, you aren't aware that you're charmed. Like if someone casts charm person on you, then you aren't aware that you're charmed until the charm ends.
Based
But
on
you can still.
based on the wording, you don't need to know you're charmed.
Really?
What I would think is like, especially in like combat or something, like if you have like one of us tells, "Oh no, you're charmed," and you don't know that you're charmed, then perhaps you can do it. But if you don't know that you're charmed, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. The wording is,
kind of fuzzy.
yeah, pretty much.
Well,
So.
you can. Yeah, it just says that you can end an effect that is causing you to be charmed or frightened, and in all cases, you aren't aware that you're being charmed. You are never aware that you're charmed until the charm ends, I believe. In most spells that charm you.
Yeah, so
So-
the argument
Plus-
is, how would you know to use stillness of mind if you don't know you're charmed? You know what I mean? But, anyways.
Gameplay feature. That's what it
15
is.
minutes.
It's
Just ironing
it's-
over that.
Yep.
It's like how in a video game, how in Breath of the Wild, Link is falling through the air, but can somehow still eat 12 pies.
You're damn right he can.
Jeez. So you guys head to the House of Inspired Hands, also known as the Temple of Gond.
Yeah.
Yes,
As you approach,
and that is west. So
off the distance on top of the temple, you see this humanoid, and he looks at all you, and you all look at him, and he puts his arm in the air and he throws something at you guys.
Mage hand. Catch it. Is it small enough for that?
It would be make a strength check versus its dex check.
Okay. I've got like a 9 in strength.
I don't think that, actually, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Mage Hand has its own specific strength.
Oh, there's one right there.
Does it?
Mage Hand.
so.
It can't attack. Activate magic items that carry more than 10 pounds. No, never mind. I know that Bigby's hand does. It turns out that Mage Hand doesn't.
Look right there.
Woo!
So, as your mage hand catches it, the thing that it catches breaks. Looking at it, it is a small mechanical bird.
Oh no.
Where are you, Woody?
They flip you the bird, man.
Yeah. Oh, with that, you see the humanoid going into the top of the temple. And that's where we're going to end tonight, as you enter into the front doors of the temple.
That seems like a perfect spot to end. Yeah.
It's a real island.
Good session, guys.
Yeah, that was
Yep,
really
this was pretty great.
that was really fun.
I love her part talking about the stillness of the mind.
I don't know why you guys are so antsy about the friggin' armor. I'm telling you. Good armor's hard to come by.
Indeed.
Oh, boats don't crash no more?
No, thank you for playing.
Thank you for DMing.
Anytime. I love DMing for you guys. It's so much fun. YouTube, thank you for watching. Twitch, thank you for watching. All that fun stuff. We will see you next week, barring any unforeseen circumstances. I don't have anything in my future. Except for
I
maybe
don't believe I
quarantine.
do.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
that should be good.
Love hearing it. All right, folks. We'll see you next time.
All right,
in
see you.
WaterDeep.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Right.